everybody. I'm happy to be here with you today again, sharing truth, light, wisdom, and supporting myself and you to grow. We do this in unity. We grow together, we support each other, and we follow this path of abundance that is part of our being. This is so important for all of us to know, that there is a path of abundance in our being available to us. At all times, it is who we are. It is what we are here to experience on earth. I'm very happy again to share this with you and move people away from limitation and fear. This is not who we are. It would never be unless we allow it. And I want everybody to know the truth about the path of abundance, but I also want to support them to experience it. Because the truth that we carry cannot be an idea, belief, or thought, but it has to be an experience. Only then we become this. So if you want to become abundance, you have to experience it. If you want to become growth, to become truth, to be a creator, to connect to the light, to connect to earth, you should experience all this. And if you can't experience them at this moment, this means that you have to purify more, you have to expand more, and this is part of your purpose, it's part of your path. Don't get disappointed, don't give up. Love yourself. Love yourself every moment, because yourself is so beautiful. There's so much greatness in your being. And when you are expanding and you're knowing yourself, you're also going to learn all these powerful processes that are happening in your being right now, all the opportunities of growth, all the beauty and greatness that you carry, the abundance path, how you can heal, how you can connect to many powerful healing processes that are happening in you and around you, on earth, in the cosmos, and in your being, and also in other beings. Because we all exist in unity, we all grow together, and we can connect to the healing of a tree, to the healing of a plant. We can connect to elements, we can connect to living beings, and we can experience their healing, their powerful processes of growth. And then we know that all this is in us. There's so many powerful experiences we can have just connecting to our being, connecting to earth and her creation. We are part of this creation, we are never separated. But there's also another unity, the cosmos. And the cosmos carries everything and everybody. And this is another powerful connection. And today I'm going to focus on healing with others, healing with family, healing with friends. Is this possible? What happens when people need healing but they're blocking themselves? What happens when we want to heal others but others are not open to healing? What happens if people constantly share negativity? They cannot connect to their being. this is affecting our healing, and how can we deal with this? The first step when it comes to healing is to heal ourselves. We cannot heal anybody if we haven't healed ourselves, if we haven't experienced our being, our body, our energy, our light. If we haven't experienced this, we cannot heal people around us. You will be vulnerable to the negativity that is spread around. Negativity, distortion, illusion, all these parasitic energies, low vibrational energies, they're spreading around constantly. Sometimes we're upset when somebody says something to us. Other times we can upset others with what we say and we don't even realize it. Or people are forcing us to do things we don't want to do. Or people put blame on us for things that we don't think we should get the blame for. So all these are products to distortion. Feeling guilty, feeling sad, being fearful, having low self-esteem, worrying about others, worrying about criticism. So all this needs to go away if we want to truly connect with others. And the way we can do this is by healing ourselves, removing everything that can bring all this in. So we don't have fear about anything. You're not fearful. If we listen to the news, there are so many problems, there are so many crises. It's affecting everybody and more are coming. We are not fearful of this. This is a theater. It is a game. It is something that wants to distract us. We are connecting to our being. This is our truth. This is how we can heal. This is how we can empower ourselves. So when it comes to our self-healing, this is a very important step. We need to remove ourselves from all negativity, all distortion. We need to focus on our being, the greatness that we carry, and start experiencing our being. So it's not about thinking and analyzing, but is experiencing. We are experiencing who we really are. And not with the mind, and also we're not focusing on behavior, on personality characteristics. We are going deep into who you really are when we came to this planet, when we came to Earth. This is the being we're looking for. This is who we really are. And we may observe patterns, negativity, triggers, distortion, illusions. We observe this, but when it comes to knowing who we are, we have to experience it and go deep into it. Removing all forms of illusion that have been stuck over the years. We think we are somebody else. What we think we are is our education, our family, our social status, our financial status, our success in our work. And it is very interesting that sometimes I go out with people I don't know, and we introduce ourselves, and what they say is that, oh, I'm this part, my name is that, and I'm a doctor. My name is that, I am working there. My name is that, I'm doing this. People identify themselves with the jobs that they do. And it is interesting that I cannot say the same about myself. I cannot say that I am my job, I am my social status, I am my finances, I am my family and my background. Because all this, even though all this is not part of who I am, it may have affected you over the years, you may have thought that you were that, but right now I'm not that. I'm somebody who shares light with you. I'm somebody who wants to share wisdom with you. I'm somebody who is connecting to my being fully. I'm connecting to earth. I'm connecting to the light. And what I receive, I transmit. This is who I am. This is who I am in this present moment. And the present moment is what is important. So healing with other people, family members, friends, is something very important, but I see it as a next step after healing yourself and having the clarity. You have clarity about your path, your truth. You have clarity about who you really are, where you're going, what you are experiencing. And then you're going to transmit what you've learned. So your healing, when you experience it, you're going to transmit it to others. This step is very important. It is as important as the first step. Receiving, healing, loving yourself, expanding, connecting, and then transmitting all these experiences to others. Because when you connect to your truth, when you connect to your path, when you love yourself, when you heal yourself, this is a beautiful gift. You have achieved something that is part of your greatness. This is who you really are. And it is so important to give this to people around you. It is so important to share the greatness that you are with others. So if I'm healed, I want to share this with people around me. I want to heal them. I want my light to go to them. And this is what is happening all the time, everywhere in the cosmos. You are receiving and transmitting. You're receiving light, you're transmitting light. You are receiving truth, you are transmitting truth. You love yourself, you share this love, and you make other people love themselves too. This is how we all grow. We are growing together in unity. And some of you may say, I want to know some practical steps to heal my family, my friends. How can I go about it? Or how can I create a space for all of us to heal together? Something that I find very important is to have a very good understanding, to have clarity about other people around you. And you can do this only if you connect to yourself. It's not a mind process. You're using your own abilities, your own gifts, but also your intuition. And you're guided by Earth and the cosmos to start knowing the people around you. And you may say that I do know my friends and family, I know them very well, I know who they are, what they're doing, what is their what are their problems, what they love to do, what they care about. I know them very well. What you know is a layer, an external layer, the character. You need to go deep into the people around you. The same thing you do for yourself, you're going deep. You're not staying on the surface. The surface is always polluted. You want to go deep and see the true gifts of this person, but also the patterns and the blockages, the root of them. So the patterns and the blockages may be on the surface, you may see them, but what about the root? How were they created? So everything that you do for yourself, the purification process, healing process, you also do it for the people around you. And you're not affected by their negativity. You are healed now. The negativity, you know that it is distortion that is moving from one mind to another. And this has nothing to do with these people or with you. This is not who they are, and this is not who you are. It is something that has to go away. It's a block that blocks people in so many ways. And a fundamental problem is that people are blocked to truly connect and unite and grow together. So distortion is not blocking only this person that is experiencing distortion, but is blocking the light to go through, is blocking through communication, is blocking through healing, through unity. And humanity as a whole, they are blocked from connecting to Earth. They are blocked from connecting to the light. They don't find this necessary because they're distracted. They're going a different direction, a different route. So consumerism is very important. Or being part of a pyramid structure society is very important, and try to get to the very top of it if they can. So being able to consume is something that totally absorbs them, because they have the illusion that this shows some power. Consuming, buying, owning, it shows power. But illusions cannot lead you on your path. They can lead you to diversions, and the moment will come that people are going to feel very empty from all this. And many people are feeling empty right now, and they're looking for truth. They're looking for true joy. They're looking for true connection, true communication. So being able to heal people around you, it has to do, the first step is clarity. Knowing these people, going deep into their being, observing them. And also, if you're not able to be affected by the distortion, negativity, fears, limitations that they carry, this shows that you're going to go very deep into them. Because sometimes these blocks take you on diversion and you are not focusing on knowing them. So sometimes people will say to you that I have a very big problem. I'm suffering from this. And then the mind will say, yes, it is really suffering. And then instead of removing this, because it is illusionary, and going deep into their being, people are going on a diversion. They're going into these people's minds, and they're focusing on suffering themselves. They see this illusionary suffering, and sometimes they even suffer themselves. Instead of seeing this as an illusion, moving away from it, being always in a state of peace, and knowing that it may be a pattern that creates all this illusion. I want to see the root of this pattern, but I also want to see the greatness of this being. I want to see the light of this being. I want to see the path and the truth of this being. And when I know all this, I will be able to create opportunities of growth. I'm going to guide this being to a beautiful healing process. And some people will ask, what happens if the person doesn't want to enter this process? So we have clarity. We can see the truth about people around us. We are ready to share with them what we are experiencing connecting to them. But they're not open to listen. They don't want to listen. They are still focusing on the problem they have. They find all this irrelevant. They may even go against us. They may even criticize us for not being helpful, not being compassionate. So what do we do about this? We never force people to accept what we are communicating with them. But even if the mind doesn't want to allow a true communication, and people are focusing on the mind, and instead there are many blocks, we know that our light will communicate with this person's light, and we don't get disappointed, but at the same time we're not forcing anybody. We are still in the space of peace. We love ourselves, whatever is happening around us. Even if people criticizing us, we are loving ourselves fully. We never leave this place of peace and love, growth and greatness that we are. And this is how we are able to share our light with others. And we are going to share our light. And the light is not going to be restricted, is not going to be limited. The light is moving from one being to another, is flowing. And our communication will be with our light, with our energy, and also with our body. So we can smile to a person, we can give a person a hug, we can hold somebody's hand, we can put our hands on somebody's face or body, shoulders, and people will experience our pure connection with them. And you may be able to release some of the discomfort that they may be feeling. So this is how we are communicating and healing with others. We're making a space for them not to continue on being negative and following an illusion, following a diversion, but we very gently, very lovingly, we are sharing our light with them. We are connecting to them with our energy, with our body. And this way we open them up. They're going to be open to receive. And what they receive, it is their opportunity and their responsibility. So we never blame ourselves, and we never have any expectations, and we don't control what other people are receiving. It is their experience. And if we try to control, if we are disappointed or if we are criticizing ourselves, we are on a diversion. Because often people try to heal others, but there's an element of ego in what they're doing, in their intention. So they want people to congratulate them for what they did for them. They want to get some reward. They want others to talk about them. But in pure communication and healing, all this is not necessary. And it's not necessary because you love yourself. You're very deep into your being. You're not on the surface. You don't need somebody to tell you that you're good. You don't need to please anybody. It's not about pleasing people. It's about sharing the love that you have for yourself and sharing it with others. And all people growing together. There's a great balance in this, that it is hard for people to understand. How can you love yourself, love others, but you don't expect any recognition? How can you do things for others and you're fully satisfied even if people don't receive it? How is that possible? The human mind wants some feedback. It wants some grading, a grade of success. And people say that if I know how good I am from people's feedback, if I'm not very good, I can improve myself. But sharing healing with others and what will happen to this person has nothing to do with you. It is their opportunity of growth to receive. You have received the light. You have received the connection of earth. You have received the greatness and truth of who you are. And then you share this with others, and then they have to experience it. It is their opportunity, not yours. Something that is wonderful about healing with others is that when it is happening, when all people are healing together, it can be a family trauma, they can be people who live together in a community and there are some schisms there and people are coming together to support each other. It may be a disaster that has made people fall apart, but then they're coming together to heal each other. So when this happens, it is very beautiful because people are going to create together. And this is what makes a community. When people are healing together, they're creating something. They're creating their own healing. And this can expand. For example, they can look after each other's houses. They can nourish each other. They can just do some very simple things like cooking or sharing food or helping somebody in their house or in the garden. Some very simple things that bring the community together. And then the community grows. So they're not separate people living in one space, but they're all coming together and they grow. So everybody is creating something for each other and all of them create. And this makes the healing stronger. It accelerates. And this is why I love focusing on communities healing together. Because then these people become powerful creators. They're creating together something that can be very simple, but then it can grow to something very important and very powerful. And I want to see these communities grow everywhere. I want people to come together. And I will give you an example of that I have experienced it myself. My mother passed away some months ago. And my father, who was very close to my mother, they lived together for many years. They met when they were very young, and they loved each other from the beginning they met to my mother's death. So my mother and my father were very close, they loved each other and they had a beautiful life together. And when my mother passed away, all the community where my father lives, they all supported him. They helped him. They were there from the very first moment. And they did this with great love. They would be there to support him in everything that he wanted to do. My father went through a difficult time, but it was so wonderful, and he was so pleased and happy and joyful to see all these people loving him, caring for him, remembering my mother, and showing with actions and with their body, with their energy, with their love, how important it is for people to be connected, how important it is for people to heal together. And this happened spontaneously. It was not planned. People just followed their intuition. They followed their pure intention. And they created this. And this community now is much stronger. Everybody is more connected. This is just an example of healing with other people. And our duty is to be available for this. So we may say that, oh, it's a wonderful example, it's great, wonderful. But are we ready for that? Are we available for that? Can we give to others? Can we give to our community? Are we focusing on our community? Or we remain distant, away, too busy? too much in the mind, thinking about what will happen tomorrow, that we are busy, that we have to do this, that. Do we pay attention to our community? So this is what I want to leave you with, the importance of giving, receiving, transmitting, and being aware of the truth around us, what is truly important. Not our patterns, our work patterns, our family patterns, our artificial needs, our need for consumerism. All this is not important, and it doesn't lead to any joy, any form of joy. But what is for me important is to be present, to love myself, to heal myself, to grow, expand, experience my path, and then share all this abundance to others. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. Have a lovely day, everybody.